Hey guys, Davis here. Welcome back to Tech-Junkie. In the last episode, we installed the pfsense and assigned a vlan 1001 interface as our LAN interface, but we have a few more VLANs to add, so this video is about to show you how to do that. For the VLAN and VLAN interface, it's quite obvious, but you may wonder, why do we need the virtual IP thingy? The virtual IP is for our future high availability setup. We are gonna have an extra pfsense in each site for resilience. So I plan to have the gateway IP on each VLAN to be a virtual IP instead of a static IP on the interface. This will drastically decrease items to be reconfigured when we try to set up HA in the future. In this video, I will show you how to do it in the webGUI, and I will upload another video soon that use API to create additional VLAN interface, and virtual IP. And one more thing, I will show you why the pfsense is laggy and a unmet error message in the console in previous episode. Alright, enough chit chat, let's get into it. So, first of all, in the last episode, I did not allow the pfsense WAN-IP access internet, and I fixed that. And after that, I run through the initial setup wizard. After I reboot the pfsense, it is very smooth. Let me show you. Okay. This time, just follow the initial setup. Give it a name. What's the name? Is lab pf01. Domain is simple lab.int. That's our DNS server. Just use Google and Cloudflare's DNS at the moment. Time server. Okay. I use Hong Kong Observatory's time server. Time zone, choose your own time zone. I'm in Asia, Hong Kong, so pick your own time zone. Where is it? Okay, here. Next. WAN, because the WAN we already configured in the console, so not much to look at here. We have static IP, no PPTP kind of thing. But because our this pfsense is under another router, so we cannot block the internal addresses that start with 10, 172, and 192.168. It's only because we are this pfsense is under another router. Okay. Next, LAN IP address, we configured that already. So next, give it a new password. Just give it. Okay. Wait for it. License agreement kind of thing. Accept. Close. Yeah, the very first time it will try to query the pfsense repository for update. Currently not okay. I don't know why, but as you can see, it is kind of super responsive now. Okay, as for the console. It's not showing here. Let's we put this box and show it one more time. We put normal. We put let me pause it, save it some time. So the box is rebooted, and as you can see, there's a UNMAP error show up in the console. Actually, it's because I'm using the thin-pvovisioned disk. I searched through the internet, so there's two methods to make this go away. The first method is using a thick provision disk, but it's quite expensive for me. So I searched another solution for me. Is about to adding a new SATA controller and move the OS disk to the SATA controller and leave the original controller intact. That's what I read, and I tried that. It seems working. Let me show you how to do it. Come on. Let's hold the system. That means shut down the box. Yep, you know the drill. I pause the video, save you some time. Okay, it's off now. Let's edit this machine. So after we click on the edit VM, the disk expand the disk by clicking on the pointer thingy. You can see that the virtual device node, actually the disk is attached to the SCSI controller 0. What we need to do is click on the add new device, SATA controller, and expand the disk again. In the device node, select the new SATA controller. Okay. Yeah, let me start up the machine. Oops, not that one. Alright, that's cool. I will wait for a couple minutes. Let me pause the video for you. Alright, still no error message show up. So I think it is working as expected. The workaround, I mean. Okay, it's time to get to our main course. Let's go back to our workstation here. Yes, of course, it's time out. Log off the session. Log into the pfsense. So, let's add a VLAN. Click on the interface, assignments. In the VLANs, there's already one VLAN during the setup in the console, but we are going to add more VLAN. The parent interface is on the VMX1. Let's add the 1002 VLAN. I don't need to add any priority and description here, just save. Yep, that's it. And we can go to the interface assignment, which is the default page when you click on the interface assignment. So after we added a new VLAN on the VMX1 interface, there will be another interface available to choose. Okay, choose that 1002 and click on add. Yet there's an other interface created. You can click on that interface, give it a proper name, maybe VLAN 1002. Yep, enabled. IP, of course, static. We don't need the IPv6, so default MTU and MSS. Duplex, not interested. So give it an IP address 10.10.2.2. Remember, we are trying to use the virtual IP as the gateway IP, so I'm not gonna use the .1 IP here. I'm gonna use the .2. The future pfSense that pair with this one will use .3, of course. We are on the 24-bit. No gateway, no blocking, yada yada yada. Save. Okay. After we save, it will prompt you to apply changes, kind of thing. Just click on the apply changes. Okay. Where is it? Okay. The virtual IP is under the firewall menu. Firewall virtual IPs. Just click on the add. We are using the C up here. Interface, of course. We are gonna set up the virtual IP on the VLAN 1002. Addresses 10.10.2.1. 24-bit. We have to give it a password. This password must be matched with the future second pfSense box. So I will give it a just see. Actually, I will give it this password just for my reference. In case I forget this, I can go back to this video and check on that. C up dash password. C up dash password. C up dash password. For the virtuality group, we should use a unique ID for each virtual IP. So the other one, of course, in the future have to choose 102. Advertising this default don't have to change. And for the master, we usually set 0 or 1 in the school. It's documented in the pfSense online documentation. You can refer that. And for the second box, it typically set the value to 100 or above 100. So that's okay for this one. Save. Apply changes. So we add both of them. What's my IP address here? I'm in the 10.10.1.0 24-bit subnet. Actually, let's see if we can ping the interface IP. Yes, we can. How about the virtual IP address? Also, we can. Great. I think that's it for this video, and I will upload another video for the API to create the VLAN, create the VLAN interface and the virtual IP. So stay tuned. If you like this video, consider leave a thumbs up or subscribe. Thank you. See you in the next one.